Sitting beneath Tightwad Hill, California Memorial Stadium in Berkeley. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the Cal Golden Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
I caught up with the Hokies head coach before the game. He said they have got incredible plans right now to get this wide receiver involved. Defense has been keying on him with the young quarterback team that will help them get the ball to their receiver downfield, regardless of what the defense tries to do. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Hokies will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Bears offense will go on the attack first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. Every time he gets a chance to make a play, the entire stadium holds its breath.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. You just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
Jaren Kiave Songopovatelli setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Perry. Still on his feet at the 45. Flying down the right side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cal. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
A lot of coaches talk about scripting the first series. You could tell the script reads, get that wide receiver the football because he can make plays. The quarterback, you could tell he has confidence in his guy. He finds him, and he does the rest.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The 17-yard line on the return. So Virginia Tech's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. The man who will run the offense is Ethan Grunkemeyer. Everybody wants to make big plays, but he's got to take them when they're available and not forcing. Motion from the back. Gives it on the option. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to him. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, it's Hawkins. Shakes off the defender. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
That is an impressive run. And I'll tell you, I know when we think Virginia Tech offense, we're always talking about running quarterbacks, but they've oftentimes had a running back to go along with that mobile QB threat. And it makes this rushing attack so difficult to stop. This guy right here really has the ability to do it on his own, though. Because of his speed and power, he is dangerous.
Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Pulls it again on the option. Oh, that big stiff arm got him some room. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, third and short. I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer. But the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy. You know,
maybe some room here. Touchdown, Hokies! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Offense in a bunch formation. Bounced off his feet. And the Golden Bears really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Songo Politelli. Snagged out of the air. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the snap.
There he goes. And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. It has been a less than stellar start in ACC play, and now the mission is to try to keep this season from going down the drain.
Yeah, and you got to find new ways to motivate. You came into the season, you're probably like, hey, listen, we want to be ACC champs, and that dream is probably gone, but let's refocus, right? Jesse, it's really fun to be that team at the middle towards the end of the year, too, where you can play spoil.
Yeah, it's all about building, too. Just one game at a time, and it just takes one win to get the season completely turned around. This team has not yet quit on the year. They're still out playing hard with great effort. They just got to put a full game together.
And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down. The Golden Bears look to do some damage in the red zone. JKS. Here's the pressure. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the second and short. And the Golden Bears will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Zings it complete to the right. Trying to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Marches ahead. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Cal!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. On the option. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
You're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll do it himself. Now the toss. Could be an alley. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like, it's such a timing and an art when you run this option. Like, you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open. And then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
And some room to work. Turning it on. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll send the back in motion. Trying play action. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's going to run it. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14.
Marked out of bounds at the 14-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Going to the run, it's Hawkins. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they take it in for 6 more points. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. As productive as these 2 offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Sweet cut there. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Tight end now in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the second and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a third down.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Looking for room. It's Hawkins. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. And it's their freshman defensive back who's down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the lone running back. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. The Hokies moving quickly to the line. They give it to him again. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. The play-action fake. Forced out of the pocket. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. This offense has it with really good field position. Throwing, Sangapalatelli finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's first down from the 11. He leaves it with his back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. You start with this type of field position and have to settle for a field goal. This is a big 3rd down coming up. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass. It brings up a 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Bringing it back. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it, be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Hines is way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. There is a man still down. It's a Hokie, and they'll stop play to check on him. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Looking for space. It's Hawkins. Finding some room. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
I mean, goodness gracious, you could have driven a semi-truck through that hole. Nobody touched him. This was an easy run. This is the easiest 40-plus yard run you will ever see.
First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. A designed run for the quarterback. Touchdown, Hokies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Motion from the wide receiver. Jaron Kiave Songopolitelli fires on the move. Makes the grab. It's strong. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thomas. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. The Golden Bears are marching down the field. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Now on first down from the 40. Wide receiver comes in motion. They go play action with Songopolitelli. Catch in the middle, it's strong. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room. Much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Cal will use its final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And the Hokies will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They'll field this one in tight quarters. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Let's go to the sideline at Holly Rowe.
Guys, on Cal's sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Got his man downfield. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Cal. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and we'll see if they're content to run out the clock here in the first half. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. To the ground. He's got it again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. What a disappointment. No good. Hoping that a field goal could give you a little bolt of energy, but instead you look up and the scoreboard still says you're down by 17. Just about set to get this second half underway. Here he comes with the return. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Checking in with the Hokies head coach at the half. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's got an open man. He's loose down the left side. Inside the 10, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Golden Bears sideline, guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game, and the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
Okay, Holly. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Songapolatelli from the gun on third down. It's complete to the left. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads, you could tell, taking care of the football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Songa Povatelli on the play action. Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Songa Povatelli. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. pass incomplete.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare inconsistency. On their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a look. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
On the ground, it's Hawkins. There's a crease. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Going to get a stoppage here as there's an injured Cal Bear on the field. Trainer's out evaluating this junior safety. We'll let you know his condition. Holly keeping an eye on all of the injuries for us. The Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always...
Snags it, and there's running room. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots. And that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a...
It's a fumble on the play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games. That is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football.
Might have a chance. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
And as an offense, you've got an unconventional call. You're trying to get your receiver the ball using pre-snap motion, but you've got to do a better job up front.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, trying to find his man. At the 45, on his way. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now the toss. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Reynolds. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. While they have a look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
And now a big third down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that, this is 4-down territory, too. So you...
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute. You've got to lock in.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Songa Politelli, play action. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting the sack.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. And send the tight end in motion. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You wonder about that play call on third and long, maybe just trying to get themselves a little bit more real estate, but it didn't fool the defense. They create another negative play now deep in the opponent's territory. The defense has just been dominant on this drive.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Looking downfield on first down. A little screen to the running back. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking for room, it's Hawkins. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And how about that, guys? Like, make no bones about it. Bring in the big bodies, goal line personnel. Like, we're going to pound you right between the eyeballs. Sometimes people get aggressive on second and short and take shots. This offense said, nah, we want to get the first down, and we want to get it now.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Handoff to the lone back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Well, the offense did fall on that loose football, but it won't matter much as they turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Leaves it with the back. Quick spin on the run. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Cal! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
You know, they make fun of kickers for not worrying about contact, but that's about as rough as it gets.
Number 29, Celtic kicker.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Here comes the heat. And down he goes.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
And this is not decision time. This offense, it's green light the rest of the game. Down multiple possessions, got to go for it.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Wide receiver going in motion. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. Down 2 scores in the 4th. The defense did its job to get the ball back, and now the offense has to make it pay off. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They'll go right back to him. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Hokies in the hurry up. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They bring him down after a gain of 7. It'll be enough for the first down, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll ride Davis here. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the 4th quarter, they're going to need it.
And the Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10. Going to the running game. Here's a little room there. Got enough for the first. Touchdown, Virginia Tech!
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
And he puts through the extra point. Just over a minute and a half to play as they line up for the onside kick in what is likely their last gasp in this game.
And how about the onside kick team coming through for your ball club? Down 3, you got to get the football late in this ball game. They get the ball now with a chance to maybe tie it or go win this thing. Great execution.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Have to execute with precision. Under a minute and a half to play. Right back to the well. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. In the red area, it's Hawkins. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down. There's some room. Touchdown, Hokies! And they've got the lead in the final minute. 3rd touchdown of the game, a 3rd of his season total. He now has 9 on the year.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Guys, on Cal's sideline, I can see a lot happening with their running back. He has turned it over here in this game, and they are down. They need...
Looking to take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. Defense making the play. Hey, never hurts to pad the stats on D either, right? And they'll be able to run out the clock. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the snap, it's Brown. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout, run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep.
And guys, they are going to line up for the field goal here. I thought they might go for it in this situation. And it's good! Big 3-point points to stretch the lead.
And that was an important kick here in the fourth quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. JKS. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Corner's going to give them room. Got to find a completion on this one. Under fire. Pulls it in. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will, throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but this many points that was being scored, you got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.